So today, this operation explaining it's a fast means at concept central idea of the Fulvey rectifier operation at a glance. That means we can with a fraction of seconds we can extract the information how that Fulvey rectifier is being operated. So this is the transformer section, and this is the input 0 to pi, and 0 to pi is full swing, pi to 2 pi is negative swing. This is D1, D2. Here the two diodes are connected, D1 and D2, and then center load is connected, and this is a center tapping transformer. So that means here the coil is 10 turns, for example, it becomes 20 turns. 1:2 ratio of the coils are there. The same signal is applied, and because of center transforming transformer, there is a the function of the center transformer. Suppose if the signal Vm is applied, it is minus Vm, because that means inverse signals will be applied over here. That means if the signal is 0 to pi is there, it is having same signal, but at this side, because of center tapping, it reverse it. That means if the positive swing is applied, here the positive swing, but at the same side, negative swing is applied. That is how the principle of center transformer is working. So let us check how the operation will be. During 0 to pi, the positive swing is applied. So that automatically secondary side, this side, same signal will be applied. So this is positive and this is P side of the semiconductor, and this becomes short circuited because it's a forward bias. Okay, so this is the circuit. So during 0 to 2 pi, the signal applied and short circuit. Okay, up to that no problem. But since the same positive peak is applied, but here as per the center tapping transformer, negative swing is applied. Negative bit means if it is positive, then it encounters a negative peak. Negative peak means negative value is applied. So here see negative value applied to the P side of the semiconductor. Obviously it is reverse bias. That's why it's become open. So current is been transferred high through resistance. So V0 is equal to I into RL. So what might be the input is applied here same. The output is also same. Thus it obtains 0 to pi as usual in the case of input. But coming to this transformation, that pi to 2 pi, negative swing is applied like this. So negative swing is applied means the same negative is applied here. And same what we have said earlier, the same negative sweep is applied. Negative swing is applied. So negative means P side. So diode is open circuit. So open circuit. But negative here applied means already we said that it is inverse of this peak. So since it is now the moment negative peak is applied, then automatically positive swing is applied. So positive P side. This is the P side. Then automatically it is short circuit, forward bias. So short circuit. So now the current is transferred into the load through this diode in the same direction. So let us observe whether it may be D1 or D2 is conducting, but the current passing through the resistance, output resistance is same direction from right to left. Yes, from right to left. So the total current. Now what might be the signal is applied, that same opposite of the signal is being transferred through the diode D2. So it is quite opposite. So pi to 2 pi is at the output, the signal is obtained is like this. So now the total sum of these two signal is output is like this, 0 pi and 2 pi for this input transformation, 0 to pi 2 pi. This is how, that means during this positive input, the direct conduction through D1 only the current is transferred, that is obtained like this. Similarly during negative transmission, then due to D2 it conducts, the current is transferred to the load. Thus totally it is negative peak also converted into positive peak. That is an advantages of half rectifier, sorry, full rectifier. But in the case of half wave, that is a disadvantage. So if you compare the average value in the half rectifier, this is a half rectifier output. This is Vm 0, Vm plus 0 by 2, that is Vm by 2. Vm by 2. Average is equal to reduced. But in this case, the same negative swing is also converting into positive swing. Thus it is pi, 2 pi, 3 pi. Thus the average DC value is equals to now 2 Vm by pi, and RMS value is equals to Vm by root 2. So if we calculate the different parameters through which we can identify whether how far the rectifier is converting into DC, that is first is ripple factor. Vrms by VDC. Already RMS value is equal to Vm by root 2 and VDC is equal to 2 Vm by pi. So if you obtain that means 40.6 approximately is approximately 40.6. That means only whose value is equal to 40%. That means only at the output only 40% ripples are there at the output of the rectifier. Thus AC is completely almost 50% is avoided. But in the case of half rectifier 1.221, that means huge amount of ripples are being carried at the output. Next, similarly, rectification efficiency. DC power by AC power. So here this value is equals to 81.2 percentage. That means 81 out of 81 by 2, 81.2 by 100. That means DC power is 81, AC power is, that means 100 percentage of AC is converting into 81% of DC. That is how the best rectifier which converts from maximum DC from the applied AC. This is how it is more advantage than the half rectifier.